Hi everybody, this is Janice. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to work on another layout. Yes! Can you believe it? And it uses I focused on the Cricut art booking cartridge and some old stamps that I have. And this book. I have this book that's called Reflections. It's still available right now, but only until the end of August. I love this book that Jeanette Linton, the founder of Close to My Heart, she has all these great, I consider classic layouts with all kinds of great inspiration. If you like to scrap lift, perfect. You can, you know, look for things you may have in your stash. Like there's a lot of hardware in it, which I've always loved the look of texture, you know, the mix of metals with ribbon, and it's just really sweet. Lots of great ideas in this book. Like that wedding one, I love it, how it has those little rings. You know, you can get those at the craft store in the wedding aisle, but how sweet is that? I love that. And each chapter of this book focuses on a different, I guess, kind of like a technique or a focal point. Like all of the ones in this chapter with the blue stripe right here are going to be bottom border. So they're focusing on each layout on the bottom border. Okay, different things that you can do to your bottom border. The chapter that I was inspired by was this triple play chapter, and it focuses on having threes, which I do a lot of. I'm very into the whole threes thing, but this one I really liked, not so much for the colors. I have two photos actually, but I liked these pockets right here, and I really wanted to do something with pockets because I have this old set. I don't even know when this, I got it from a consultant, Tracy Brown, at a crop where she used to sell all of her, you know, the things that she didn't want anymore. So I used to get great deals on these. But I used art booking, to cut this shape out. It doesn't exactly coordinate, but it's this shape. And I just love it because it's jeans. But it's so sad. My son does not like jeans. Does anybody else have a kid like that? I mean, what is that? How can you not like jeans? Jeans are classic. Well, not him. He's just like, I hate jeans. So he doesn't really wear jeans, but I like the pocket. So I wanted to use that. So we're going to use that today for sure on this layout. So you'll see how I do that. Here's the pocket that I cut from art booking. It's a 2-layered one, but I just removed the top layer. And then I sized it. I measured this pocket here on my trusty Versamat. If you don't have one of these, you really should have. Everybody should have one. So I measured it, and it's like, I made it 3.5 by 3.5 on my Cricut. And see all the little details that you can do. There's so many things that you can do with this. So I'm sorry to say it is old news, not available anymore, but I'm using it because I mean I have all this stuff. And then from the same cartridge from art booking, I got the tag and I sized it using, you know, like I layered it, and I wanted to make sure that it would stick out. I'm going to put adhesive here, so it's going to stick out probably that much. And I didn't like the hole because I stretched it in art booking. I stretched it, and I could have just put another hole in it, but I like to use my crocodile just because I'm a tool girl. I just get satisfaction just from using the tools. Isn't that funny? I'm sure some people like that out there. So I'm going to do that. And then I cut this from art booking as well, but I tailored it to what I needed. So I knew that my panel, and by the way, all the paper that I'm using is from, and the colors are from the Prickly Pear. I'm kind of just focusing on Prickly Pear this month because that's what I'm using So I'm just kind of trying to just do everything with that. Just helps me. It's just less decisions to make. So this is our corner rounder. And so see, now I've got the corners rounded. And I wanted this to fit inside this shape. So I took into account, and I really should have maybe done it thinner. I think that would be better. So I'm not gonna do it though, you guys, because I just don't want to waste this piece. It's a lot of paper. So I'm just gonna use it like that, and that'll be fine. And then I got this shape from the shapes. Down at the bottom there's a insert shape, and I made it 3/4 high and 3 inches wide, and I used the the Artistry font. Is it Artistry? Yes, it's the Artistry font. It's really cute. It's just real basic. And I put in a Crayola. Did you know that the Crayola markers work in the pen attachment in your Cricut Explorer? If you didn't, go grab some, because you know, back to school right now. Are you guys all in back to school mode right now? My son is so funny. The other day I came home from going to Target, and I showed him that I got him a new pencil box and that I got him his favorite mechanical pencil and all that. And he looks at me and did one of these. He's like, Mom, with his hands just like this, stop preparing. He doesn't even want to talk about it. I don't either. I would just like it to be summer forever. There, I said it. Just go live in a deserted island and just live. Anyway, I just love summer. Okay, what else? So I used that. I'm going to use Poppy for my little washi. Did you know about Stampganza? Okay, Stampganza is going on right now in the month of July of 2017. And this is one of the sets that you can buy that is old. Just like that other one I showed you, this is old news. But right now they brought it back for a month so that people can get another chance to get these retired limited edition sets. And there's a big assortment. Like there's one that's all what do you call them, sentiments of all kinds, even a like a, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say. I can't get the words out. Okay, so anyway, this is called Washi Wonder. So right now you can pick up your Washi Wonder. All right. So I'm going to use that with a piece of scraps. Great way to use scraps with the Poppy ink. And I've got my little blocks ready to go. And then I've got this Line It Up Cricut. It's called Line It Up. It's the background stamps that come with Flower Market Cricut cartridge. And I haven't even used this. See, this is my problem, that I have a lot of stuff and I'm not always using it. It's just the time. I'm making the time today to do this. I could be doing other things, but this is what I'm doing. So this one looks like grass. So I think what I'm going to do, unless I change my mind, is do these little tick marks on the title. The title is 1 Year Makes a Big Difference, because these two photos, believe it or not, were taken on the exact same day in June. And I know it because of Facebook, because I posted this June 2016 and it came up on my, 1 year ago, on Facebook. And that same day I took this photo and posted about what a good boy he is and how, but see the difference, like how tall he is. So proud of him. He hates doing this, but hey, so do I, but it's got to be done. So with the Artistry font, which I love how it doesn't have the insides. I know it drives some people crazy, but I love that. So I'm going to use White Daisy and stamp it so that it has a background to it, so it's not so plain. White Daisy is about to go, so if you really love this pigment ink, make sure you get it, okay? There's a whole new set of neutrals coming out in the next catalog, which I will show you and share with you once it goes live. But White Daisy on here, and then Emerald is going to be on here. I'm going to do a tone on tone stamping, and I'm going to do this grassy looking one. I think that looks like grass. So I feel like the lighting is changing in here. All right, so let's hit it. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, and then my promotion that I'm doing right now. I have these 3 Shin hand markers that I am going to give away at the end of July. Today is what, July 28th? I think we have 3 more days before I do the drawing. But this is what you have to do to win it. You have to go place an order on July Jubilee. This is a great month to do this. If you've never had alcohol markers, or you just want to compare these to your Copics or anything like that, they're compatible, but I think these blend better. For me personally, I'm not a pro. I don't like, coloring's really not my thing, but I mean, sometimes you just need to color something. So I love these a lot. I use them all the time. I have them right beside me on my little, sometime I'll show you my workstation so you can see how I have everything organized. So you can win these, but you have to place an order, okay, before July 31st, because July 31st, I'm going to do it, how about if I do it, let's say Eastern Standard Time, midnight, before midnight, please, because I mean, I go to bed early. Let's say 10, okay? Because I'm not up at midnight. And if I am, I'm not like on my computer doing stuff like this, okay? So Eastern Standard Time, all right? So, you know, and take advantage of the Stampganza time. Or get your cartridge if you're really wanting to have a cartridge. Okay, so here we go. Thanks for watching.